Hello, this is Joel Matthew Alfred, UR15 CS342, and this is my 8th lab exercise in database, and the topic is trigger, PL/SQL trigger. So these are the questions that I will do in trigger. So let's move on to the procedure. So this is a spool file that I did to load the trigger. So let's move on to the documents, right? So the first question is to create a simple trigger that does not allow insert, update, and delete operations on the supplier table. So in order to create that, we start with the query create or replace trigger Q1 before insert or delete or update on supplier 342 begin raise application error 20001 not allowed in this table, then you end. So the output, once you're done with that, once the trigger is created, this is the message that shows when you enter the wrong values that violates the conditions. And then the next question is create a trigger to ensure that it does not contain any duplicate. So this is the query that we use. Create a replace trigger, check duplicate before insert or update on customer 342. For each row, declare y dup number begin select count customer ID into y dup from customer 342 where customer name is equal to new customer name and customer address is equal to new customer address, and if y dup is greater than 0 then raise application error dash 20100. This customer already exists. The insert is cancelled. Endf, and then you end it. Now the next question is create a trigger that raises an user-defined error message and does not allow updating the order table. So the query for this is create or replace trigger Q3 before update on order 342 begin raise application error 20002 not allowed to update the order table. So you end it. So when you enter the values, update order 3 order ID 100, there's an error showed, error at line 1, not allowed to update order table, and then system Q3 line 2, error during execution of trigger system.q3. That's what we gave in the command. Then the next question is write a trigger to update the order table whenever the customer ID is updated in the customer table. So the query is create a replace trigger Q4 after update of customer ID on customer 342 for each row begin update order 342 set order 342 customer ID is equal to new customer ID where customer ID is equal to or plus or equal to old customer ID, and then you end it. So the output would be that is when you update set customer ID equal to 5 where customer ID equal to 4 and when your row is updated, and when you display the table you get the ID of 5 equal to 4. So the next one is create a trigger for EMP table. It will update another table salary while inserting values. Example, SQL create table SRM employee 2 INAME varchar 210 ID number 5 and salary number 10. SQL create table SRM salary 2 INAME varchar 210 total M number 5 and total salary number 10. So the query would be create or replace trigger update CID, then after insert on SRM M2 for each row begin insert into SRM salary 2 INAME total M total sal values equal new INAME new IID and new salary, and then end it. So this will be the output for it. Looking at the spool file, this is the same thing that I've got over here. So as you can see over here, we create a replace trigger Q1 and we put the condition. So the trigger is created, and when you enter the values, it shows not allowed the table as error during execution system Q1. This is the trigger for what we use first. Similarly, for the rest questions, we have created each trigger which will create a restriction for every other user. Thank you.